we just got ourselves a fancy new duo boss in the endgame. Yama, the contract demon, plus a few other things, so let's take a look. And welcome. First things first, wow, the login screen, very thematic, I dig it. So they should have added this guy to the bottom of the Chasm of Fire in Kourend. You are going to need the Kingdom Divided done to take him on, just as an FYI. I've already got it, so I'm good to go. Looks like they've added a chain as well here for the shortcut, nice. Okay, new little NPC down here. Guess this is the guy, I talked to him, we were able to go in, but I had better actually gear up. Here is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm an iron, so my gear is a bit lackluster in some departments, but I'm hoping this will be a good representation of maybe like a budget setup. I was actually farming tormented demons all last week, desperately trying for a synapse, and I did get one. So we get 2 Demon Bane weapons today. I've liked the Scorching Bow for other demon stuff, so I'm really hoping this will carry me here. Range is probably my best style. I see a lot of people in Mage though, which scares me, but my Mage setup sucks. So while this boss is duo, I actually want to send a few solos just to get a feel for the mechanics first. So let's just see how this goes. Oh man, okay, this feels hard. Yama has some like special attacks that he does, and you need to like step on these circles to block the damage. Basically, when you see him swirling with fire, you step on the red one. When he's swirling with purple junk, you step on the purple one. What I don't get is all of this other damage I'm taking. Maybe I can find a duo partner to carry me a bit further into the fight now that I've got kind of a basic handle on things. Nice, got Mr. Bandit with me here. He said he's gotten this thing down to 500 HP, so hopefully we can do pretty well. Oh, what is this? Ooh, okay. Little jumping puzzle. Oh my god, range doesn't work on this. Oh, screw me. It looks like at least my partner can do damage to it. Oh man, I guess mage really is the play. Do like a mage or melee split. I'll probably re-gear after this one. Okay, yeah, bow is broken down. Rip the Scorching Bow, but this is my new setup. Mage is going to be my primary damage dealer. You can see I'm missing a couple of key slots out of here. The necklace, the gloves, they could definitely be improved. I do think Blue Moon would probably be a better play, but I don't have Blue Moon, so I'm stuck with Arims. Blue Moon gives strength, so it just means that you're going to do a little bit better when you do the melee switch on that little demon in between the different phases, but let's give it another shot with this setup. So I think I have a pretty good handle on the mechanics now. Yama has 3 phases. 1 and 2 function in essentially the same way. 3 is a hot mess. I'm going to come back to that. For 1 and 2, your goal is to nullify his special attack damage by stepping on the corresponding circles like I mentioned before. Fire equals red, shadow equals purple. You get visual cues plus a chat message saying which one he's charging up, but he also is just alternating back and forth. I like to just follow the circle around in a clockwise pattern. If you do that, you should be good. You've got a few seconds to step on the circle, but once you do, it blocks all the damage. His basic attacks switch between mage and range. Basically, when he uses a big special, he becomes empowered by that style. So Fire Red makes his basic attacks magic, Shadow Purple makes his basic attacks range. He'll do 3 basic attacks between the specials. For the other 2 mechanics, the waves and the balls, the waves he will summon in between his big specials. You just want to avoid these. The fire one will lock you in place for a few seconds if it hits, and the purple one will disable your prayer. Now the balls are somewhat sporadic. He seems to have a chance to summon them every 3 basic attacks, and if he does this, it takes the place of the big special in his attack cycle. You do want to kill the balls, because if you don't, they heal him and then damage you for quite a lot. Oh, dude, I keep getting wrecked in phase 3. This thing feels like a hot mess, dude. He gets this triple meteor drop thing, which explodes in like an hourglass shape. That part is fine enough. His basic attacks seem to alternate back and forth between range and magic. That's fine. And then he has this endless stream of purple waves. This thing sucks, but whatever, it's a movement thing. The part that is really killing me are the balls. God, dude. My mage setup is just not strong enough. I'm not able to one-shot them by like the tiniest margin. He heals a bunch, damages me, trying to dodge all this other junk, managing the prayers. It's a lot. And honestly, I'm a bit disappointed that I can't solo this at my level. Yeah, it's a duo boss, I hear you, but it feels extremely possible to solo. I'm just failing the DPS check. If you were hoping for budget gear, you seriously are gonna need at least this, plus probably the mage jewelry on there. I saw some people asking to get more budget than this, and for solo, ain't no way. I don't care if Aram's staff can auto-cast the Demon Bane spell, you're not gonna get the damage percentage that you need to deal with these orbs. And those healing orbs will murder you. Now, in a duo, it'll probably be less of a problem so long as one of you can take down those healing orbs. But anyway, enough of my ramblings. I'm ready to like actually kill this sucker, so let me duo up. Mr. Supple Thigh, please carry me to victory. Yes, first KC, hallelujah, it's possible. Oh my gosh, not a great drop, but that's fine. Let me just send some more KC. Let's see some more drops. What is this gonna look like? Ooh, a dossier. All right, what is this? We don't have the drop rates yet, but Wiki says it's about 1 in 40, so it's an uncommon drop. And looks like this is the way that you're gonna get contracts from Yama. So I guess it's a good time to talk briefly about the drops. He is the contract demon, so you're gonna get contracts, which are ways to essentially empower the boss fight, but guarantee a specific drop. Let's see what we get here. Okay, a contract of familiar acquisition. So this looks like the pet one. These are not gonna be enabled for another week, so we can't actually see how difficult it's gonna make the boss, but you can see what the reward is. So like on this one, either you get the pet or maybe it's a higher chance of the pet. Other contracts are gonna be things like giving you a piece of the armor or a couple of the other like resource related new items that Yama drops. So let's talk about them. Big ticket items are gonna be things like the Oath Plate armor, kind of like Torva Light is the way that I look at it. It is supposed to be easier to acquire than say farming Nex out for Torva, so that's a plus for me. I like that. Nex is terrible. He is also gonna drop a new special attack weapon called the Soul Flame Horn, which is going to allow you to empower somebody else and guarantee their next melee hit. So basically just used for like defense drop specials, but yeah, maybe there's going to be some other weird interaction there. Now, on top of this rare stuff, we also got Aether Catalysts, Diabolic Worms, and Demonic Tallow. The Aether Catalysts allow you to make a new rune, which is going to be a combination of the Cosmic and Soul runes, so just save you a little bit of space, make things easier for the Arceus spellbook. The Diabolic Worms are helping you fish anglerfish faster. They are extremely slow, so I mean, this is nice, though it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. And then for the Demonic Tallow, this is used to make the new Surge Potion, which is essentially just helping you with special attacks. Again, I don't think this one's like that huge. You can take a sip of this potion and get 25% of your special attack back, but it has a 5-minute cooldown. So outside of maybe some like PvP situations, or if there's like some other weird weapons that you use, I don't really see this being all that useful. But I'm also more of a casual player, so maybe the PVM gods out there are gonna figure out some crazy tech or something. Now this boss is already really hard for me, so I don't really foresee myself using this contract to make it harder and go for the pet. So I'm just gonna sell it because it's day one, man. Let's see if we can't make some good GP. 4.5 mil. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but I guess for an uncommon drop, that's pretty good. We'll take those. Probably put it into the next bingo or something. If you want to be around for the next UJack event, do make sure to join the Discord. Link to that in the description. Now, besides the boss itself, there were a couple of other activities that came in with this. So contracts, for example, you can now kill the demons in the Chasm of Fire in specific ways to get contract drops. And I don't think that they've confirmed this, but I would assume, looking at the list of contracts, the ones that you can get from these demons are probably going to be the resource related ones. So like the contracts that guarantee you things like the worms or the Aether Catalysts. Those are what I would expect to come from the Chasm demons. I did try killing a few, but I didn't have any luck getting a contract from them. But you do have to kill them in these specific ways. So you talk to Yama, he'll tell you things like killing with a two-handed melee weapon, killing them with magic, killing them while they're bound, things like that. And I would also assume that the higher level demons have a better chance at dropping contracts. But Again, we don't know the rates yet, so keep an eye on the wiki because they're generally pretty good about keeping up with those. The other activity that came into the game is this mining thing here. It's terrible XP, I'm telling you that right now. Yes, I do not have the best mining gear. Rune Pickaxe Gang, where are you? But man, I'm telling you, like 5k an hour on these nodes, which is like the AFK version, maybe 15k an hour on like the actual rocks. You're not doing this for the XP. This gives you just another way to like create the armor. So Yama will drop generic armor pieces that you're going to combine with these things that you're getting from the mining to eventually make a piece of armor. It's a bit of a long, convoluted process, but at least we have another way to make the armor if we're going like crazy dry or something. So overall thoughts on the boss in this update? I do really like the boss. I like the way that the mechanics are laid out. Was definitely a bit hectic feeling at the start, but now that I've got it down, it feels extremely possible. Like, there's not really an RNG aspect, which I really like. So if you get good at this boss, you're going to be able to farm it pretty consistently. Hard to say for the contracts how rough those are going to be, but I think even if you're just farming the normal boss, like, it's pretty good. And especially the fact that you don't need to be in absolute max gear, I greatly appreciate that. Because man, I can't tell you when I'm going to step into the chambers. For those ancestral robes, oh man, or TOA for the shadow, dude, screw that. But yeah, you know, you get yourself the purging staff. You honestly probably don't even need the Ember Light. I could see something else working well enough because I was really only using this in that little middle phase. So I've been enjoying that. I'm probably not going to touch the mining unless I get enough of the armor plates or whatever from Yama, because it is dirt slow, dude. And unless the contracts have like a crazy price tag, I'm also probably not going to be farming the demons all that much either. But what do you guys think? Did you get any lucky day one drops? If so, how much GP did you make? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.